Welcome back, friends. I trust that you've had a wonderful week this week. Today we're going to make something that's super simple, super delicious. We're going to be making braised spare ribs. Let's get into it. Okay, to start, let's get this warming. Go down with some oil. Go ahead and salt and pepper a side of these. So braised spare ribs are one of those things when you see it on a menu that you just think that's going to be super difficult to make. Really the only thing it just takes time. This particular part of the beef rib is kind of tough, and so it's like one of those slow roasting meats. These I got from our farmer. He just occasionally drops them off in our food box or CSA each month. They're not as big and thick as a lot of spare ribs that you may see in a store. But that's okay. They're just going to take a little less time to cook, and you may need a few more, like 1 or 2 per person instead of just 1. Let's put one in and see. Yeah. Okay. So to start off with, we're just going to brown these. Browning them provides that color, that taste, that texture that we're looking for. Also kind of helps get the cooking process started. And then on top of that, all of this kind of fawn and brown bits at the bottom of it will kind of help add to the dish as well. This should only take a few minutes aside. So now we're going to go in with our vegetables. I've got about 2 or 3 carrots, 2 celery stalks, and 1 large onion in here. So you just don't need them in manageable chunks. And I'll probably break up some of these onions. Celery jumping everywhere. So I'm going to hit this with some salt and pepper now. Okay, now I'm going to go in with some of my tomato paste. This is about 1 1/2, 2 tablespoons. It can easily take up to 3 tablespoons. I just didn't have any. And then I'm also going to go in, I just got some crushed garlic just to kind of remove the skins off of it. That's about 4 cloves. We're just going to cook this until the tomato paste is kind of cooked. And turn the heat down a little bit. That smells so good. Okay, once our tomato paste is kind of cooked, we're going to deglaze this with about 1.5 cups of full-bodied wine. We're going to cook this until it has pretty much reduced out. Okay, we're reduced by about half, and I'm going to start nestling these kind of back down in here. Okay, now I'm going to cover with stock. I'm going to use what beef stock that I have just kind of around. It's kind of low on it. I also got some pork stock. And that's going to be enough to cover. Cool. Okay, and then just for a couple of fresh aromatics, I got some thyme and some bay leaf. So now I'm going to bring this back to a boil, and we'll cover it, and I'm going to put it into an oven that I've preheated to 250. And it's going to be in there probably about 2.5 hours, just kind of based off the size of these. If you have thicker ones, they could take up to 3 hours. You can also just do this on the tiniest eye that you have on the lowest heat. Should take about the same amount of time. It's kind of your preference. I prefer the oven method, so that's what I'm going to do, but we'll catch you back in a couple hours. Oh, these look good. These have been going for about 2.5 hours. Oh my gosh. The trick's going to be getting them with the bone. Now that I have all the short ribs out, I'm going to strain this. Just going to move all this over here to the side. Okay, so now I'm going to add this to a pan. If given making this in a day in advance, I would just kind of let this broth sit up in the refrigerator so it can develop and separate all the fat and everything. But I'm just gonna go ahead and reduce this and then kind of skim off fat. And so once it's done reducing, we'll check back, we'll do some plating. I'm gonna make some mashed potatoes while all this is happening. So we'll see you back in just a second. Lord have mercy, I'm so excited for this. So this ended up taking about 2.5 hours to cook, and so after that I reduced the sauce down and these mashed potatoes. I just can't wait. I'm going to do mashed potatoes with this sauce first. Oh my gosh. I've got dogs beneath my feet, just waiting, the dog outside, ready to play. Lord. Definitely a weekend meal. Y'all, the sauce is so good. Well, I've got a couple more of these plates to fix up for some friends. I want to thank you for stopping by today. Please go make some spare ribs. Just braise something in a red wine sauce. It's always so delicious. Remember to like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Cool.